Oh, you go. Oh, hello. You're probably wondering who this is. You asked Kai to send you a video of Kai and Leon doing stuff.
But who's this?
Surprise!
Oh!
It's Kai and Leon. So we decided that because you asked us to talk to young people about what they want on the radio, we're friends with like everyone because of our world famous podcast, Two Nerds Make a Podcast.
Everyone's seen it. Millions of viewers.
Literally millions.
And heroes.
If not 30. So we decided that we've got some disguises. I've got a hat and some glasses and my moustache. And Leon's got a hood and some glasses, and we're going to disguise ourselves as what were our
Crab and Lemron.
Crab and Lemron, and talk to some young people about what they want on the radio. So, get disguised. Back to the disguise. But don't worry, it's Kai and Leon. I know it looks different.
Yep. And then boom, it could be anyone.
So we're joined by Bertie.
Is that your name?
Bertie.
Well, let me check my ID. You can never be too safe, you know. I mean, sometimes you accidentally steal someone's identity.
Bertie.
You've got no beard in that one.
Yeah, that's quite scary. Hello, sir.
Hail.
My name is Crab.
I'm Lemron.
Take a seat. We'd like to interview you. Hello, Joe. You live in Lyme, is that correct?
Yes.
I do.
You do?
I do. Do you?
Yep. Me and...
Sorry about your hair loss.
It's an awful disease. Hello. Your name is...
We've never met.
We've never met. Take a seat. So your name is...
Ella.
Ella. And you are a musician.
Oui, madame.
Yeah, you played at Guitars on the Beach.
I did.
And last year's Guitars on the Beach.
I did.
And the year before Guitars on the Beach.
I did.
And sometimes at the pilot boat on a Thursday with your father.
Oui, madame.
Not that I know who you are, because that would be weird. Oh. So we're joined by...
Surely sending us off the who's trying to get us a radio.
Oh, we actually?
Yeah. No,
Oh, I
he's
thought this
trying
was
to
a
sell
skit
it.
for you.
No.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, this is
Wait,
Lyme
sorry,
Reach
you
Radio.
think Cody's YouTube channel is just full of...
Well, I don't know.
We heard that your name is Mia.
The mower bird.
So,
Mia, yeah.
Mia, you live in Lyme,
I do.
correct?
Well, now I live in Upline.
We're going to go for the sakes of this interview that you live in Lyme. So we're now joined by...
A stranger.
Cat?
We just grabbed a local person off the
So
street.
we grabbed her off the street. She said she'd agreed to be in the video. What do you think would be a good thing to have on the Lyme Regis radio for young people to listen to?
Being a young person yourself, in theory.
You might have a
In
beard.
theory.
It's
You do
deceiving.
have a beard.
Young people. What do you think young people like these days?
That's a good question. A lot of things.
Kick flips and music.
Dabbing.
Pop
Dabbing's a
music.
thing.
Nothing visual.
Yeah, which is difficult for me and Crab because
Yeah.
Dentists. Kids love dentists.
This is true. Yeah. I mean, look, I feel like I've got decent teeth.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there
feel
you
like
go. There's a quote.
dentistry. I feel like dentistry is really. That's the main thing that children are into these days.
Yeah.
You know, they're just like, you got to look good, got to have good teeth. You know, got to have nice, strong teeth.
There you go. First episode on the radio. Dentistry. Would you be happy to, if, say, two local people were starting a radio show, what would you want? What would you want on there?
Banter.
Bit of banter.
Banter, innit? That was slang. Would you like slang on your radio?
Yes.
You might have to teach some slang.
Queef.
So, Harry Houghton, town jester.
This is Crab,
Nice to meet you.
and my name is Lamrin.
We're on the radio in Lyme now. We're a thing.
We're famous. We're probably the most famous person,
I've never heard of you.
That's because we haven't started yet.
because we're planning on being famous.
We are going to be the most famous person you've ever met. As a young person in Lyme Regis, what would you like to hear on the radio?
I would like to hear some good music.
That's good.
Some interesting people.
Guests.
Guests.
Would Kai and Leon count? You know your friends, Kai and Leon. Would they count?
Oh, that's super cool.
Would they count as interesting people?
Literally the coolest people you know.
Yeah, those two.
You would have no social if it wasn't for those two. They're everything. Your two true loves.
Who?
What would you like to see on Lyme Regis Radio?
What would I like to see on Live Regis Radio?
This is why we need some practice.
What would you like to hear on Lyme Regis Radio, stranger that I've never met before?
I think it would be nice to hear more about what goes on in the community, because I feel like I don't really hear much on the radio, or like everything's all on Facebook, and I think it'd be nice to hear about some of the other stuff that like the Town Council's doing for the community, so events.
That's a very good point, because not everyone can read, like on Facebook, but everyone can hear. Nope, everyone can hear.
Lyme Regis Radio have spoke about possibly having me and Leon on.
Yeah.
After the video that I've just filmed. It's not happening. But we're going to ask you anyway. If you could listen to the radio and have Kai and Leon, your two very good friends, on the radio,
Yeah.
what would you want them to talk about, or play? What music would you like them to play? Would you like it to be political?
Play a bit of K-pop.
K-pop, nice.
That's a new one. A lot of
Did not
like
hear that.
14-year-old girls would like that very much. A
Long
bit of
hair.
BTS on.
BTS, yeah, I like BTS. Some of their songs are good.
Bring the sand.
Some.
I've only heard a few.
I don't know BTS.
From what I've heard, they're good. So yeah, some of them. Anyway, music-wise, would
Yeah.
you be up for performing on the radio as a special guest?
That would be well.
Yeah, well fun,
Well
innit?
fun.
Bloods?
Yeah.
So radio-wise, what do you like listening to on a radio station in general?
Like funny stuff.
So like podcasts such as Tune Out to Make a Podcast, go subscribe and like Calvin at YouTube.
Good music. What's good
Oh,
music?
yeah,
What
good
constitutes good music now?
Like
Old Man
modern
River?
music, what is the youth into nowadays? Me having a moustache means I'm 30 years older than I actually am, so I don't know.
Mozart.
what that is.
Mozart's pretty big at the moment.
Mozart, yeah, he was a thing.
I mean, I don't think that's what young people are into. But I mean,
I think we'd know.
yeah.
But yeah, carry on.
So far, we have interviewed 4 people, and I thought for some reason you'd be the one that would give us the first serious answer.
Get
Stop swearing!
Oh, what?
This is for the radio! I feel like we should reveal to Bertie our
This is gonna blow your mind,
Okay, you
Bertie.
ready? So,
Okay.
Crab and Lemrod.
3, 2, 1.
Surprise!
Boom.
It's Kai and Leon.
It's us.
I know. So, Bertie, now you know it's Kai and Leon. What would you like to see on the radio? What would you like Kai and Leon, your 2 favourite talk show hosts, podcast goers, to
You've
talk about on
spoken
the
to
radio?
Crab and Lemon, but now
Now
you're
you have
speaking
us.
to Kai and Leon.
Now you can be honest. How would you feel about town councillors popping on the old radio?
I think that's a great
and
idea.
explain, maybe once a week we get Town Councillor Leon Howe. I don't know if you know of him. He's
Oh,
quite,
he's in short one.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
We get him on, and maybe he explains what's been happening in the town council meetings over the last sort of week or so.
It would be good because I haven't got no clue.
Neither do I. Did you know that they stopped plastic? Would you like to
The
hear
sound.
Town Councillor Leon Howe talk about politics?
and the environment.
But
Environment?
not
I
just
don't know much about.
more
Exactly.
town politics
This
rather
is how
than
you find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Local things
I don't
happening.
live here for most of this. Probably isn't helpful to you. I
Well,
don't live here.
what sort of guest stars like town councillors such as Town
town
Councillor Leon Howe? Do you know him?
I didn't realise
Yes,
it was town
I
council.
do know.
Oh yeah, he's cool. What about other town councillors like Jeff? Surname I can't remember. Scowen and Belinda Borden and Michaela
Ellis.
and Kelsey.
Ellis.
Would you like them on? Interesting to talk to them about what they're doing with the town at the moment. I hear Town Councillor Leon Howe is stopping Brexit. So if you was to listen to Lime Regis Radio, what? God damn it!
Well, I kind of agree with Ella, like some good banter, so just discussions about general things, stuff that's happening, like TV, film, and it's going on in the media, like new films coming out, all that sort of thing, just discussion about, so that's sort of what young people would much rather hear.
If you was to listen to Lime Regis Radio, and you listen to Kai and Leon's radio
Show?
section, yeah.
Oh,
what would you want to listen to? What would you want them to talk about? What music would you like them to play? What sort of things would you like to?
So far we've had banter.
We've had
and
banter, Mozart, and
Should you guys do some denture ASMR?
ASMR. I
Like
think
these.
we should review memes on the radio.
They're
Yeah.
a very visual thing,
But
and it
yeah,
is
that's the only problem.
We'd have to make meme
If you
noises.
can have a purely audio means.
Can we do that?
Catch me outside, how about that? That
yeah,
was a meme.
that's a meme.
They do
Is that
exist.
still genuinely? It makes me sound very old, but I genuinely don't know
Yeah,
if that's
I mean-
cool anymore. He hasn't worked out what the stairs are.
This is an issue. Young people.
This
Stairs.
is not the
That's
young
what we have
person.
on the radio.
Very easy thing to get very confused.
Stairs are difficult.
Yeah, maybe that's what the whole thing should be about. Stair awareness. Stair awareness.
Would you like to listen to what's happening in Lime Town though? Because I feel like there's not a good enough source
I'd be
of
interested.
information.
What are
Yes.
seagulls?
We could talk about seagulls. They're a problem.
They are, but
But you can't hurt them though.
no, obviously.
No,
I
but you can
studied
get
animal care. I
You
don't
can
wanna
get
hurt
eagles
seagulls.
in to.
No, we
shoot them.
can't. We voted.
No, you know what? No, because if you get one eagle.
Yeah, if you set it loose, they kill it.
No, yeah, all the seagulls would swarm
They-
and kill
they
the
kill
eagle.
them.
You'd have to get many eagles.
Seagulls are harsh.
Facts.
I was going to ask what the plural for eagles, but it's
Eagles.
eagles, yes. Is there anything else in particular you would like to listen to on the radio?
Definitely.
We've had
Oh.
Billy.
Maybe don't make it.
Maybe don't make it political.
Well,
That's interesting.
it can divide young people, I would say.
That's fair enough. I think that's good. I think as a radio show, I think
Neutrality. Net neutrality.
net neutrality. Yep. neutralisation?
Like Sweden.
Tourist stories on seagulls, like the funniest stories.
Oh, that would be good.
That would actually
that's,
be good.
That's
Look at
actually
that.
the
I've
only
actually
good
got a good
suggestion.
idea.
Nice done.
One.
Thanks, Mia. I imagine mine and Leon's section would be the most popular section of the week because everyone
Well, it
would
would
go,
be because I'd be like, there are young people on the radio, not like a 7,000-year-old
Yeah, no, exactly.
fossil.
I want to show you something crazy. Boom, it's me. It's been me the whole time.
And guess what? It's Kai.
Who?
So there you go. That was our interviewing young people. Obviously, it was a bit of a mess.
One
But
of those people was 43. Guess which one?
thanks. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.